Hello, hello! Welcome back for some more of the Thaumaturge, or the Thaumaturge, as it's probably pronounced. But I'm gonna keep pronouncing it wrong because I'm a dumbass, and that's just what I do. Let's continue. Last left off, we were coming to the realization that something in the village making everyone really pissed off all the time, and we don't know why. We know that there's a couple in this building here that are very close-knit and they get through everything together even though they fight like cats and dogs, allegedly. Let's see, do we know who this is now? No. Does not belong to Vesna. It's an impetuous person, and we got more XP for that, so I can only assume that... We already drew a conclusion from this, right? Yeah. Most certainly did. It's all covered in shit again. There's the guys whose asses we beat. We need to find... what was his name? Luca? I'm pretty sure Luca and Vesna were together, right? I don't know, it's been a few days since I played. This weekend was so busy, it feels so good to just sit down and relax for a little bit. I wonder if he'd be in here. Let's go back inside and have a look around. Hello? Friends? Hello? What's this? Because it's real good. My old lady can't see me like this. This looks so good. It's so warm. I don't know I said that last time, but still, I really like how it looks. I'd hit the hay with him. Okay. You have a husband! What the hell? Nothing makes my skin crawl more than infidelity. Let's see. But look, this is saying we can go down this way. But we already checked out this area, didn't we? Like, hold on. Maybe there's something else we could find around here. Yeah, see, it's like, go back. You don't know what you're looking for, dum-dum. And it's right, I don't. Oh, hello there, sir. Coachman, I will be back in just a minute. I need to look around. Yes, I understand that. Hi, horse. How are you? In fact, we can just walk. Oh, never mind. Right as I said that, I was proven wrong. Hello, sir. Did I pay you to ride back again?
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude.
I'll be right back.
Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. We've already done that once. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction will change, and the UPR will appear next to the character. Okay. Well, that does change things a little bit, doesn't it? I suppose we missed something, huh? What kind of man walks around with a book? Me. Actually, I used to walk around with a book too. Definitely not a grimoire, though. As cool as that would be. When I was a kid, I couldn't afford video games and TV and all that stuff, so I was always reading books. And I remember my teachers used to praise me all the time, like, oh, you're doing so well, you're doing so good, but it really had nothing to do with achievement. It was just, that was my escape from reality as a child. And I know that's too much TMI, like, I'm sure you don't care, but since we're talking about books. Should I look at this again? I guess not. Probably shouldn't harass her anymore. She was terrified out of her mind. Could go talk to you again, I suppose. Hey, she's back
Thaumaturge never fails
back
me.
out here? Wait a second. Did it rewind from our last save? Or did I forget to save? Because we already did all this. What happened? We saved. We did a manual save after all that. Let's put a point into mind, I guess. It just looks like it came back. Is this like a weird bug or something? Oh, like, we already unlocked all this stuff. What's going on? Do I need to talk to her again? Surely not, right? Skip dialogue. Okay. It saved the fight. It just didn't save this. I must have messed up. Or something.
Over my dead.
Now, let's skip through this real quick because you already saw it. Sorry for that. Calm down.
Why don't you...
Calm down, you lunatic. Calm down, chickens. Just kidding. We already read these, so let's just grab them and move on with our life. Sniffing around for. Ready? Read this? I don't want to accuse her of this.
Well then,
Yeah, this is where we saved last time, like right inside. Oh, hello. Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Now, I've heard that one before. You put a barrier of salt to ward off demons and spirits. That's interesting. I need to go ask her about that. Were you worried about hurting you? Are you anticipating someone or something?
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
well then, I hope you'll still be alive when
I don't want to damage our relationship. I don't know much about this woman, and I certainly don't have proof that she is trying to manipulate the villagers with superstitions. So, we're definitely not going to go that route. I missed something. Maybe I can go talk to the coachman again. It says the paths are this way, but I'm really not seeing anything. If you want to talk? No? Look at the tan on this one. Anything around the well? No. Nice boots. Where did Luca go? It says this way holds a secret that there should be something here, but both of these say to go this way towards the coachman. Just not seeing much of anything to find near the coachman. Try to talk to him again, I guess. Oh, hello. Rag. The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire. And no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Oh, look at this. Shovel. Shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil. Coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Manipulate the coachman. Really? I don't want to manipulate him. He's nice. He's like a hard worker. Alright, fine.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make the coachman's fatigue go away. Oh,
Maybe
okay.
you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Oh,
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
that was strange. Didn't really make his fatigue go away, really, did we? Gamble gives a 6% chance of dealing double damage. That seems very good. Let's put that on strong attack. And 60% chances. Good, huh? Fortune. Ah. You can actually put 3 of these on the strong attack. Not really worried about that. Let's have a look around, shall we? Like it's blocked off that way. The mist blocks us this way. I love getting to like explore environments. I hope we genuinely got rid of that dude's fatigue, like healed him from it, rather than just forcing his mind to do something, because I'm not into that kind of thing. Could talk to you. Have a look around first. A lot of dead people. It's such a small village. There's a lot of dead here. Something over here, though. Elder Vasily's grave. He died only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Stone strikes against stone, heavy, guided by a hateful hand. The blows carry anger, despair, chaos. The tombstone cracks and crumbles, but it's not enough. Death is not enough. Vandalizing a grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Oh, Jesus. Someone's in a really bad way. Either they hated the elder, or they hate the responsibilities that were put on them because of his death. Alright.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
What are you doing here?
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafiets.
Yup, yeah. Locals say that since the death of this village elder, doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. I mean, we were literally attacked for knocking on someone's door. Let's ask a little bit of questions first. How did he die?
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
His death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and locals speak of them with horror. Tell me about this madness over the
changed
village.
in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasili's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
But they could be.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Book of Hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you.
I love that we're with
allow
Rasputin.
Vasili's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Amen. The woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Yukova. Just kidding, that's how you say it, sorry. That was way too over the top. Peaceful and happy village? Not quite. The villagers are riled up and on the point of breaking, laying the blame for their troubles on the actions of Bukovac. They're trying to defend themselves against this dark force with folk methods. That explains the assault. Hoping to see a little more, but someone had a grudge against the elder or something. That's why they attacked his tombstone after he died. And the feelings they left there. Guess that's it for here. Interesting though. Need a ride, gent? I suppose that we do. We go back to the village. Go to the Baron's homestead. Let's go to the homestead first. Ra ra Rasputin. Alright. Do you know everything? No. I don't know anything.
I felt something. Where is it?
Oh, over here?
So much suffering.
Charred old trouser belt with a heavy metal buckle. The buckle cuts through leather like a razor. It's no longer a boring piece of clothing, but a tormentor's tool that descends on exposed flesh like a vulture. It pecks at it, leaving carmine wounds. Once, twice, thrice. It cuts deep, all the way to the soul. So this belt was used to beat someone, I'm guessing.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Really? Something over here.
True fear.
Charred rag doll. It appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish on an age-old painting. A child's fear. A girl's terror. A young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Vesna was probably being abused by the elder, and it's probably Vesna that attacked his grave, I would say. That would be my educated guess at the moment. And maybe the reason she's so terrified is because she knows something about his death, or was involved. I guess that's just speculation, though. I'll have to figure out more before we go around making accusations.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever's carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now? Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor.
Alright.
If I do manage to catch another salutor, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary Thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple salutors.
Why?
So we could draw on our pride and I guess make our bond with him stronger by doing that, by developing it. Draws from your fall of pride, but will also feed it even more. But I don't think they're cowards as much as they are realists. Like, you can't really call someone a coward after seeing that you literally were about to die before this guy helped you. Like, no amount of... I don't know. I don't like that answer as a prideful answer. It's just stupid.
Some have lost their lives trying, others their senses. I was close to madness. I lost my sense of reality. I didn't know what was true. But I know I can do it. I'm almost 100% sure.
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me. Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a Thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
Well, that's a weird thing to say. Go have a look around back one more time, just in case I missed anything. I think this would be a really useful ability to have, just to gain like insights into people in the world around you. I mean, people can do that anyways, but to do it from objects, from things you're not even observing, that's pretty cool. Destroyed door frame. By some miracle, it survived the fire. Thick lines of the wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words, carved sharply, as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream to a space that doesn't respond. Fear has embedded itself deep into the fabric of the doorframe, fear of the flames, and trepidation about losing a loved one. Interesting. Doorframe and the ragdoll. Oh, we know that Vesna was definitely here, and that they were probably the Elder's child.
A horrible death.
A dried bloodstain soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. Flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large. Oh. Here we go. But it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came. The pain resounded anew. So, someone tried to kill him with scissors and then burned down the house to hide the evidence, probably. Interesting. Oh, hey, look, it's Soup here.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire.
Barely.
Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Same trace can be found on the ragdoll and the item dropped by the woman. Vesna smells of fear, her nerves are badly strained, her heart is trembling, her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. May be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
So now this is where pride comes in handy.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
You see Rasputin in the background, he's like, get him! That's funny. So I'm gonna do a precision cut, hook, and a crushing attack that inflicts damage. Let's go for... Who's got the knife? Not the one with precision cut. There we go. Let's attack this guy. Nice. There we go. We broke his action. Damn, that hurt. This guy's half dead. Definitely focus one person at a time. That's fine. You should be able to finish him off, so we're going to hit... This guy's doing a planned hit. Let's try and break it. Did you not finish him off? Oh my god. Alright, we need to heal then. Attack. You attack him with Eerie Intoxication. There we go. One down. Do another quick attack. There's a big heal for us. Ouch. Do a plant attack on this guy. And I guess we'll go ahead and heal again. Oh, he had to cancel his action because the enemy was defeated. It's fine. Do a plant hit, and this. Thank you for the heal. Nice. Now he is ready to get wrecked. Ta-da!
You're right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's
Grigori.
head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
That's cool. Now the question is our health still together, or does it reset like every time you get in a fight, or how does that work? Back to the village. TikTok. Could talk to Vesna, but I kind of want to talk to the elder woman first. Have a little conversation about some of the things that we saw. If she has an idea. Maybe more compelling information to bring to Vesna.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Yeah.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm, did it affect people badly?
Some less, others more. He was like an icon to some folk here.
But I found out he could be heavy-handed.
He was a drinker and a beater. So, some folk here don't miss him one bit. Have you got many more nosy questions?
Wise woman revealed that Vesna sought help from her regarding her father's behavior. She was fed up with the violence he was inflicting on her.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get...
Maybe those two planned it together. Who knows? Have also been her and Luca. Is it C. Upier? Anything else over here? Perhaps not.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the Vasilis' burned-out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Didn't say anything. Shaft of the axe bears a distinct trace of Luca. Yes, I know that. Oh, it's identical to the one on the door frame. Now that's interesting. I wish we'd gotten that card before. he said it in dialogue, but it is what it is.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
It's clear this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Residents see Luca as a sullen churl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasili's house on the night the murder and fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Could use this, or we could give her the doll. Let's give her the doll.
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
Okay. I prefer that approach. I don't like, why does this have a 1 beside it? Thaumaturge. Oh, here we go. Yukovachs are sometimes mentioned in tales and legends of Sirmia, part of the kingdom of Slavania. They personify brutal force and the inexorable punishment for sins which is bound to come. Interesting. That is why they are attracted to flaws bred by forbidden acts, like the district governor Vasili's murder. I think it was the town elder, not the district. Interesting. Was this the one that he failed to capture with? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Another point in mind. 60% chance of slowing the enemy's action. Pretty good. Let's change Lucky Chance to this. We could start the battle with diversion. Relaxation. Down the strong attack. Can we only have 1? Oh, I see. It can hold up to like a 3-point thingy. Where's your focus? Versus 60% chance of dealing double damage. Yeah, let's keep that. We'll put this relaxation on this because we haven't really seen any enemies that we can exploit this with yet, have we? For the forest clearing. Let's go talk with Luca a little more. Is that another place that we need to ask the coachman to go? This poor guy. We're just like using him so hard right now.
Again.
This time it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Vukovac.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
Ooh, interesting.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Oh my god. Guess we're about to be working for Rasputin after this little introductory case. getting interesting. Alright, let's keep looking around though. Wants us to go there. I want to keep looking for other stuff. Oh, well, never mind.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Saliter here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Saliter is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
That was Vesna.
And I'd do it again if I could.
Interesting.
Get out of here!
Here you are, Thaumaturge. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Huh? Difficulty level. Combat is challenging to win. You must plan your actions carefully. Combat is challenging while allowing for a lot of freedom. Let's try challenge and see what happens. Probably gonna lose, but... Fighting wild Salutors. To defeat a wild Salutor, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bard tells you when the wild Salutor sends more enemies against you. So they have a lot of focus. Luca's shadow, it's 5 focus, 38 hit points. Just our upgrades, because now... I don't know what the suffering state is. Guess we'll do... Slow Swing and Doom. Mass Suffering receives damage at the end of every round. Guess we'll start with Diversion. And Librum Veto. Yay, we slowed him. Nice. Now let's just drain all of his focus so that we can start doing big attacks. Attacking quicker and harder. Didn't slow him that time, but that's okay. Is that the Doom states? Ukavacha has caused you to enter the Suffering state. States can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read the descriptions carefully and don't get caught off guard. Oh, okay. Slow Swing. I put you into Diversion. Then you can use Bloody Penance because he's at full health. Okay, it looks like we canceled his attack. We'll finish him off with a concussion. Nice. Okay, now there's 2 of them. Who is this? Father's Shadow and Vesna's Shadow. Okay. Is it gonna be worth using 2 turns on her, or should we just attack? Let's use a diversion on him, and then do a lot of damage, does it? I don't really want to heal just yet. Let's focus on taking this guy out first. He's a little easier. Our focus is full, and we'll get this concussion off before. Let's do that. Not so bad. Yeah, that's doing a lot of damage to us. Suffering times 2. Receive 6 to 8 damage at the end of every round. Do a quick attack. Removes all negative states from you. We need to do that right now. %. Alright, but they got rid of the negative states, so that's good. Do a planned attack and eerie intoxication. Hey, I thought we had... Oh, I lost. Okay. Interesting. Oh no! Okay. It brought us back here, I think. Alright, nice. Try that again. Why do we take 10 damage? Maybe his ability to do damage went up, I guess? I don't really know. Let's get this guy down again. This time we'll heal sooner. Made a slight mistake at the end there. I got a little overconfident. I'm not totally good at understanding how combat works just yet. Alright, there's our state. Then I want to see if this removes the state or not. I believe that it should, right? Because now it's not showing that we have a state, right? Not vulnerable to a strong attack. Go ahead and take him out then. Restores your health by 3. And then eerie intoxication gets less effective as we go on, so let's do these two. Or not. Alright. So I think this time let's have him focus on her, and then our Upir can fight this guy. That probably makes more sense, right? Alright. You go ahead and do Not of This World. Nice. Yeah. Now we're taking a pretty heavy amount of damage. Does 5 to 6, so it won't actually beat her. But this guy's attacking us. You need to finish this one off. Go ahead and heal. That one's down. We'll take the heal. Fired a fall of minutes.
You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
That's interesting. You defeat Bukovac, the deed dimension Salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. Untamed Salutor won't obey your orders. stops you from developing and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothes his anger. You achieve the unachievable.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine, I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Prevent Luca from making rash decisions and save his life, probably. Remind Luca of the proof that he loves Vesna and get him killed. Force Vesna to flee. Potentially saving her life. Does she deserve to die for killing her abusive village elder? It was very clear that she lived in a state of constant fear. I don't know, man. Like, is it wrong to murder someone? Yes, of course it is. But is it also wrong to be abused your entire life? Also, yes. It's not really up to us whether she lives or die, I would say. So I'm just gonna say she should flee. If they want to hunt her down after that, fine. But I don't think that she should die.
Get out of here.
Leave me alone!
Out of my way! You've already done enough.
No, not yet.
Oh shit, we chose the worst. Alright. Selecting yourself or a Salutor, you can preview both your and your Salutor skills. This will help you plan your attack. Yeah? You can summon another Salutor at any time. A green frame around the Salutor's image means they are exceptionally effective in a fight with a given enemy. Read the description above the Salutor to find out why they'll be useful at that moment. How do I summon another Salutor? Let me look at that again. Okay, maybe I have to issue an order. Focus deprivation will be more effective against this enemy. Okay. That's cool that we can like swap between them now. Let's do this. We'll be going first. Concussion, old wound, suffering. These damage at the end of every round. In fact, why not? No. Cancelled. What did we get this new ability from and why? We'll do the diversion and then you kind of start attacking this weaker dude over here. Nice. We slowed down his attack, or at least canceled it. Won't quite take him down unless we do double damage. If we do, that'd be sick. There's a 6% chance, and we hit it. 8. That's a good hit. Now, both of us will break you down real quick. Have plenty of time to do it. And we slowed your action. Pretty sick. Alright. Completely got rid of his action, so we can take you out. And you start working on him. I feel kind of bad beating them up, but it's also not up to them, in my opinion, who should live or die in this situation. It's just two people who've done very evil things, and it's not up to us simple humans to judge them. Thanks for the heal. Down you go. Everyone's so polite when they fight. They're all just standing in line waiting for their turn. Speed. Like, I can't even upgrade mine anymore. Unfortunate. I'm gonna keep upgrading them equally. I kind of like this, how we do this. And we got +1 to deed because of our Thaumaturge. Mental defense makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. Which ratio? Hang on. Is the focus... we lose 4 focus per 1 damage, or we lose 1 focus per 4 damage? That's not necessarily apparent to me. How slow is this old wounds thing? We'll give that a try, I guess, and just see how it works. Acquired flaws, eminence. Can I okay, no, these are just acquired. Cast states suffering on an enemy. If the enemy's health point is at or less than 50, the skill additionally casts the state on a random enemy. Oh my gosh, that seems really strong. So you could do damage over time to multiple enemies if you get one enemy down to 50%. Bloody Wedding inflicts damage equal to 8 for each enemy affected by the suffering state. Inflicts damage, the lower the enemy's health points, the faster the skill speed. Sumerian Blow inflicts damage, cast state on all enemies. Wow. Wow, he's really good. That's insane. Actually, just crazy. Go this way first. Oh, we're blocked off and can't. Okay, never mind. Oh. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm not infallible. I was certain it was Luca who had the flaw, but it turned out to be his wife who lured Bukovac here. I thought that as well. Her flaw was brought about by a family tragedy. I mean, I thought it was Vesna, personally. Flaw was brought about by family tragedy. Vesna killed her violent father, seeing no other way to save herself. Do I have to go back on the train? I want to go back into the village and talk to the elder.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Okay. So random. Nothing new here. Hello.
I wanted to send 2
Oh, sorry.
telegrams. One to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father.
Oh no.
Do you still want to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
I don't know. What do we want to do? Do we want to go to Warsaw or change our plans? Guess we'll say we changed
Just a
them.
moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you. I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
The interesting little tutorial section of the game. It's well put together. And I like the way we wrapped up the little chapter. Although I would like to go tie up loose ends with the wise woman. But that's okay. Not sure if it's the cutscenes or my PC that's having the weird sort of like glitches. I think it's the transition between scenes, but I'm not entirely sure. Because in the actual game world, it's flawless. But oh, what the hell?
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
The only person I consider close is my sister. But Varsovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then.
He's selling a bunch of pomade.
We've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside them. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the whores.
Oh my god.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Just let him stay with you. He's cool. Interesting. And he literally keeps your mind functioning, so you might want him close by to you. I hate that hat. Sorry. The little red dot on top of it, I don't like it. I really like the clothes of this time period, though. They all look so good. And warm. Uh-oh. Sensed something disastrous. Finish your business in the village and go to Warsaw. Okay. Now that we've wrapped up the little tutorial chapter, I think this is a good time to take a break. Let's save this time and make sure that we are actually definitely saved. Mermaid City Sun. Okay. Alright. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm looking forward to playing a lot more of this. I'm really enjoying this game so far. And I will see you next time. Bye.